In 2019, Trump joked about buying Greenland. In 2024, he's threatening Canada with annexation and Mexico with invasion. The media laughs, but behind the chaos lies a chilling strategy, one that could redraw the map of North America and ignite a global power struggle. From China's Arctic ambitions to Russia's melting ice bases, this is the hidden war for control of the 21st century's most valuable resources. And why Trump's jokes are deadly serious. Let's start in Greenland. This frozen island, twice the size of India, holds a quarter of the world's rare earth minerals. Metals that power everything from iPhones to F-35 jets. But Greenland isn't just a mineral treasure chest. Climate change is melting its ice, unlocking the Arctic's blue gold. New shipping routes that could replace the Suez Canal. For China, this is the Polar Silk Road, a shortcut to Europe that bypasses US-controlled choke points. For Russia, it's a chance to militarize the Arctic with icebreakers and hypersonic missiles. And for Trump, it's about turning Greenland into America's unsinkable aircraft carrier. The US already operates the Patuxent space base here, a radar station tracking Russian nukes. But Trump wants total control. In 2024, Greenland's opposition Democratic Party won elections, pledging independence from Denmark. While 80% of Greenlanders want sovereignty, 85% reject joining the US. Greenland belongs to Greenlanders, locals insist. Yet Trump's son, Don Jr., mysteriously visited Nuuk weeks before the inauguration. Coincidence? Or a sign that Trump plans to exploit Greenland's economic desperation? Denmark gives Greenland $650 million yearly. Trump could dangle cash for mining rights or military expansion. But there's a catch. China is already here. In 2023, a Chinese state firm tried to buy an abandoned naval base in Greenland. Denmark blocked it, but Beijing's interest hasn't faded. China sees Greenland as a backdoor into NATO, warns a Danish intelligence report. If Trump fails, China could swoop in, funding ports, mines, and influence. This isn't fantasy. China owns 90% of global rare earth refining. If they lock down Greenland's resources, America's tech and defense sectors face extinction. Now, look south to Canada. Trump calls it the 51st state, slaps tariffs on its steel, and mocks PM Trudeau as a governor. But this isn't just bullying, it's economic warfare. Canada supplies 60% of America's oil, 80% of its uranium, and $1 billion daily in trade. Trump wants to crush Canada's leverage. His 25% tariffs on Canadian goods aren't about fairness. They're about forcing Ottawa into a North American energy cartel, controlled by Washington. New Liberal leader Mark Carney admits, the U.S. is no longer trustworthy. But here's the twist. If Canada resists, China is waiting. After Trump's tariffs, Beijing offered to buy Canada's stranded oil at premium prices. China's state firms are circling Alberta's tar sands, hungry for a foothold. Meanwhile, Russia's propaganda outlets cheer Trump's attacks, calling Canada a U.S. colony in revolt. The goal? Fracture NATO by turning America against its closest ally. But Trump's biggest play is Mexico. In 2023, Mexico nationalized its lithium, a metal critical for electric car batteries. Trump responded by threatening military action against cartels. Sounds familiar? It's the same pretext the U.S. used to invade Panama in 1989. Behind the noise, Tesla's Elon Musk lobbies Washington to open Mexico's lithium. But China's already 3 steps ahead. Since 2020, China has bought 19 lithium mines in Latin America. In Argentina, Chinese firms operate under military protection. If Mexico's lithium stays closed to U.S. firms, China will dominate the EV revolution, and with it, the future of energy. Trump knows this. That's why his border crisis rhetoric masks a resource grab. Control Mexico's lithium, and America breaks China's green tech monopoly. But the stakes go deeper. Russia and China are exploiting Trump's North American chaos to reshape the world order. At the 2024 BRICS summit, Brazil and Argentina joined China's campaign to dethrone the US dollar, using commodity-backed currencies. If Trump severs ties with Canada and Mexico, it pushes them into Beijing's orbit. Imagine a nightmare for Washington. Canadian oil traded in yuan, Mexican lithium fueling Chinese EVs, and Greenland's rare earths shipped to Shanghai. This isn't just about Trump. It's about America's shrinking window to dominate the Arctic, secure critical resources, and contain China. Since 1867, U.S. leaders tried to buy Greenland. All failed. But with the Arctic melting, rivals advancing, and U.S. voters craving greatness, Trump is betting everything on a 21st century manifest destiny 2.0. Will it work? Canada's economy is too tied to America's to break free. Greenland lacks the cash to refuse U.S. offers. And Mexico's lithium may force a reckoning. But if Trump overplays his hand, he could push the world into a new Cold War, one fought not in Europe or Asia, but in America's backyard. The question isn't whether Trump wants an empire. It's whether the world will let him build it.